So first of all, my name is Gromiko Semper. I'm the curator and director of Katha Art Space and also of the Balarao Art Collective. So ang Katha Art Space ay a work in progress actually. It began during the time when I was younger. So that's around more than 20 years ago when I met Dr. Ramon Nabalio, the owner of this place. So back then I was young, I was a young artist, and I formed a group. Kaso yung mga grupo namin doon medyo matatanda, saka mga traditional yung mga gawa. And my art style back then was more contemporary. So medyo naiba doon sa mga gawa ng mga matatandang artists. And to make the long story short, nagkahiwa-hiwalay, na-disband yung group, and Dr. Nabalio was left na nangongolekta pa rin siya ng art. But, kumbaga, matagal kaming hindi nagkausap dahil na-busy din ako dun sa work, promoting my own brand of artworks. And I was able to make a name dun sa Manila and also dun sa mga international na exhibitions. Actually, I was one of the Filipino artists whose work was sent to the moon in a NASA spacecraft. And then, dun sa time capsule na nakalagay, naka-digitize yung mga artworks namin. And then, we met up during our exhibition at Hulma. Dito lang yun. It's another art cafe or a cafe na hip and good taste, good food. And then, nag-exhibit kami doon. And then, I met Dr. Nabalio there. And we've talked about continuing what we've left behind during those years. And so, nabuo yung konsepto na ang magiging featured artist ng Katha Art Space ay yung mga Balarao Art Collective, which I lead. Ang Balarao Art Collective ay isang grupo ng mga Nuevo Ecijano artists. So, the name Balarao came from that ancient weapon na suot-suot ng mga ancient Filipinos, yung parang shape na wavy na dagger. So, ang Balarao is a sign of nobility and a sign of the sun. Kasi araw. Hindi ba yung root word niya parang nag-originate dun sa araw and the sun god or Bathala. So, doon nanggaling yan. And then, we were able to utilize yung term na Balarao to signify something that is shining, radiant, which is, hindi ba, ang Nueva Ecija is known for the rice paddies and sa pagiging mainit, especially yung sa Cabanatuan, sobrang init dito. So, we were thinking like, there needs to be an art collective na manggagaling dito na magsha-shine dun sa region. So, yun. Actually, it's like a collage of new and old parts. Kumbaga, si Dr. Nabalio is an artist himself. He used yung mga bricks na nanggaling sa isang dilapidated na simbahan sa Bungabon, an ancient church that was demolished by I don't know whom, but nasangayangan siya dun sa mga materyales. So, shinyip niya from Bungabon into here in Cabanatuan, and then he bought some beams na old. He got some antique materials from different countries that he visited. And then, ikinulage-kulage niya kasi yung bahay na to talaga, hindi to talaga ganyan yung itsura. It's a common house. But he was able to make tawag dito, yung bahay na to na into something that is a work of art itself. Gaya nga sinabi ko, yung main artists na fini-feature dito sa Katha Art Space are from my art collective, the Balarao Art Collective. So we are from different areas of Nueva Ecija, Cabanatuan, San Leonardo, anywhere in Cabanatuan. We have Gimba artists, but yung mga ibang artworks niya, it's not limited dun sa mga Nueva Ecija artists. We wanted it to be like a cosmopolitan gallery that it would include traditional and contemporary artworks. It's a marriage of the old and the new para yung kasing a museum or a gallery should be more in line with the developments of other parts of the globe. So kailangan nakikidaloy ang isang art gallery or art museum doon sa developments na nangyayari sa mundo. It should not be limited into a certain time frame. So kailangan hindi tayo kumbaga fix in a sense na yung mga artwork should be fluid, should be more contemporary. Okay, some of the artworks that are displayed here in Katha Art Gallery, or Art Space rather, are the works of international and local artists. One of the international artists that we featured here is a good friend of mine, an artist from Europe whose name is Peter Grick. So ito yung work niya. So I think that's entitled Gynoid Monument number 7, if I'm not mistaken. So this is an art print, a limited edition art print. He is a famous artist known for his biomechanical artworks. So sikat siya dun sa Europe, and we've been able to exhibit some artworks together in several shows in Europe, particularly in Paris, in Spain, in Portugal, and other places there. So when I've invited Peter Grick, kasama siya dun sa Manila Art last year. This work was part of the Manila Art Fair, which is the biggest art fair, the national art fair of the Philippines. So I included him in one of my curated shows that's entitled Fernalia in the Age of AI. So yung mga artificial intelligence, diba, ngayon it's prevalent. So his artworks is bago pa yung mga artificial intelligence na generated na artworks na gawa. So meaning to say, yung mga images, some of the images na dina-generate ng artificial intelligence, nananakaw dun sa mga artworks niya, and other painters na nagdadouble dun sa mga artworks na parang mga biomechanical or technological or cyberpunk, mga ganon. And this artwork here, ito, work ko to. So it's a reaction dun sa prevailing na trend during nung last year na when we were discussing about should AI art be considered art? So what I did is this: I generated an image based from my description, and then I edited it, added some gold leaf to make it look like as if parang medieval na painting or some ancient sacred na, di ba, yung sa mga churches na makikita mo. But you can see the main figure is like an AI god. So it's like a parody that, so I juxtapose yung placement nito para, kumbaga, it's a conversation about the traditional digital and the new AI generated. Actually, it's more on the color combination kasi ang sabi ng art theory, the best color combinations are black in a field of yellow. So that's part of the discourse about this artwork. But more particularly, I wanted like to portray an AI god, an AI being, a supreme deity na parang dark entity na he's about to conquer, kumbaga, yung traditional art world and the world itself. Parang ganun. So this painting, it's a 4x8 feet artwork. It was created rather by the artists of the Balarao Art Collective. So iba't ibang artists ang nag-work dyan. The left side, pag nakaharap ako dito, that's part of my work. The title of this artwork is Mekus Mekus, meaning mix-mix. So it was during the time na nauso yung term na Mekus Mekus. So as artist, syempre nakitrending, dapat ang isang artist ay, kumbaga, nakikisabay dun sa what's hot in the world. Kumbaga, kung ano yung nauuso. But in a sense na it's a critique of what it is. Kumbaga, hindi ba yung mekos-mekos, halo-halo, parang ganun. So what we did is a fusion of different art styles. So makikita mo dyan yung work ko dito, more on sardonic or sarcastic rather, na mga figures na nagtitinda ng karne, Over here, may mga fish balls na ang tinitinda niya parang mga postiso, mga mata, mga body organs, anatomical parts. Okay, so you can see here, this guy is selling bangungot for sale. So there are some ironic elements present in this big artwork. So ayan, makikita mo dito, there's several meat, here's something na kumbaga a critique on pedophilia, na kung saan binibenta ng mga tao yung mga bata, yung mga illegal migrants, mga ganun. Tapos here you can see that war is prevalent in the modern times. It is intermixed. Kumbaga, flesh, war, love, hate, anything that is present in the world. This piece is a critique of what is happening in the globe rather. So makikita mo, let there be meat. So parang it entails na nagkakaroon ng more massacres with wars. Kaya meron ka makikita dito, actually this piece was created during the outbreak of nung nag-aaway yung Israel saka yung Palestine. So you can see here, it's the Star of David being carried by a monstrous dove. Dapat dove yan, but it has fangs. Kumbaga, yung symbol of peace naging symbol of war na baliktad. So everything that is happening here reflects what is happening in the world. So here, ayan, kung ano-ano yung mga nakalagay dyan. There are some kids that are being lured by monsters. You can see them being flown by. Ito naman yung parang mga monstrous apparitions, creatures that are intoxicating. Ito, spirit of absinthe, ng alak, ng mga different vices. So it's a fusion of different elements. Several artists work on this, and we consider is one of our masterpiece dun sa aming art collective. Actually, this is just part of the collection of Dr. Nabalio. He has been collecting artworks for the last 30 years of his life. So, yun namang mga ibang artworks dito, mga works naman ng mga artists namin sa Balaraw Art Collective. So, more or less around 200 or more. So, we conceptualize na in line with this art space, this artist-run art space. Kasi pagka sinabi mong artist-run na space, it means na yung nagpapatakbo dito, puro artist. So, when we conceive this, we think about kung ano yung magiging income-generating na business na magiging bagay dun sa isang art gallery. And art galleries, art museums, they have their own cafe. Like, for example, Ben Cab. Dun sa Baguio, meron siyang Cafe Isabel. And any other art museums and art cafes all throughout the world, meron silang mga sarili silang cafe. So we've thought about cafe at katha. So cafe and katha, kumbaga to sa Tagalog yon. So it's pronounced as cafe at katha. So yung mga products namin doon, yung mga brew, yung mga pasta, they are kumbaga well curated then, just like the artworks here. We actually spent several months thinking about dun sa mga menu na ilalagay namin. And yung staff na kinuha namin dun sa cafe are artists. Part-time sila. Some of them are part-time, the chef is full-time. But we wanted to extend our reach dun sa mga artists to help them then. Especially yung mga estudyante na magkaroon ng trabaho na hindi sila mahihirapan na malayo doon sa hilig nila. So we have certain leeway privileges doon sa mga nagtatrabaho sa amin. And we have some of the best coffee in town and pasta also. So when you enter here in Katha Art Space, you will not only be filled, your spirit won't just be filled, your eyes won't just be filled with a pleasure from what you're seeing, but also from the food that you're going to eat and the coffee that you are about to drink. So sabi nga namin, at Cafe at Katha, we serve art in a cup.
Ako po si Alexa Nani Lopez at kayo po ay iniimbita ko para pumunta dito sa Art Space.
Hello guys! Visit kayo dito sa Cafe Katha dito sa Cabanatuan City!
Visit us at Cafe Katha.
So I'd like to invite everyone ng mga taga Nueva Ecija and beyond sa mga nearby provinces and cities na bumisita dito sa Cafe at Katha and also Katha Art Space. So let us support local talents, supportahan natin yung mga local artists na hindi na tayo kailangan pumunta pa dun sa Manila para tayo ay makakita ng mga magagandang likhang sining. We have some of the greatest artists here in our province. So what we just need to do is go here in Katha Art Space and see for yourself the artworks that we are presenting. And also we have here Katha Art Cafe. We serve some of the best coffee in town as well as great food to complement the great art that we have. Ang Cafe at Katha and Katha Art Space is open from 10 a.m. up to 10 p.m. from Mondays to Fridays. And on Saturdays, we open at 10 a.m. up to 11 p.m. And we're closed on Sundays. So once again, I hope you visit us here in Katha Art Space. Thank you.